Hi, everyone. Thanks for being patient. I'm a little behind schedule. We had a couple technical difficulties getting in, but we are ready. Chris is there. He's excited to talk to us. I'm hoping everyone waited around and will log in because, you know, we're live now for it. So waiting to see if I see anyone there. It's National Disability Awareness Week, so it's been a very, very busy week. I hope you've been following the media and listening in, tuning into the stories that have been on the talk shows. If you watched any speeches yesterday during our first ever disability conference, we as a group of health and disability organizations are pushing very hard for a national policy for persons with disabilities, and this is being led by the Disability Desk of the Ministry of Human Development. So a lot of work is happening, and I really hope you guys are tuning in and paying attention because this will involve everyone. When we're talking about inclusion, everyone has to do it, and it's a continuous process. So for all of you who are logging in tonight, thank you so much for joining us. I'm not going to spend much time introducing it because Chris, I'm so excited about having him. My friend, one of our very, very active parents, was a son with Down syndrome, had sent me this video months and months ago of this young man who amazed me. If any of you know me, you know that I did half marathons and full marathons, and there is nothing like the high of crossing that finish line. All the pain, all the training, it's great. And one of the things I'm sad to say that I've never been able to do is a try. And I've always wanted to do a triathlon, but I don't know how to ride a bike. I can do the swim, I can do the run, but a bike scares me. And it's always been something that's held me back. And I listen to Chris speak, and all I can think is, oh my gosh, I need to go out and buy a bike and learn right away. So for all of you who are tuning in, I think you guys are going to have that same sort of experience. We could not have gotten a better motivational and inspirational speaker for tonight. So please join me in welcoming Chris. He's here and he is ready. Let me see. Hi.
Hi.
Greetings from Belize. You're not that far away in Florida, I guess.
Nope.
Nope, it's about a 2-hour flight. Maybe one of these days we can get you here.
Hey, maybe I should fly out, but you did.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to start begging your parents and see if we can plan a trip for you to come down.
How about this? Let's not talk about this. Let's not talk about parents.
Okay.
It's about my decision. So whether Dr. God book it, 3 hours with him, I'll be there.
All right. I'm going to start the begging. Don't you worry. I'm going to step away now and let you have the whole screen, and you can just take it away.
Thanks.
Okay, so how do we share the presentation? So where is the presentation? I'm sorry, I'm not seeing it on the screen.
You go with it.
Christy, how do we share? Oh, there we go.
There.
All right, ready, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
My name is Chris Nikic, and I'm the first person with Down syndrome to complete an IRONMAN. My topic is 1% better, the road to full potential. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Your mission is to provide opportunities for all children with autism. 2 years ago, I was an average kid with Down syndrome, and I was discouraged from Africa. They changed with a mindset to get 1% faster every day. I hope my story will inspire you to help others achieve their full potential and promote inclusion and opportunities for everyone. About me, I have a Down syndrome accent, and I speak like I am from the deep south. I just graduated from high school. I'm an IRONMAN, two-time ISP winner, a press speaker, a New York best-selling author, a disc athlete, Boston Marathon, New York City Marathon finisher, Special Olympics ambassador, and as you can see, ladies, I am adorable, single, and unfavorable. So please check me out on social media, chrisnikic.com. My success is built on what happens. I get 1% better every day. This is an achievement habit. The combat makes you smarter, faster, and faster every day. My story is how training for IRONMAN is helping me achieve my full potential of being the best I can be by getting 1% faster each day. My mission is to honor God's gifts of life by being the best I can be, so I can give hope to others like me as my stories reaching millions around the world. We all have limitations, but we can all work harder and get better. My story is about overcoming obstacles and limitations by getting 1% better each day, so I can inspire others to reach their full potential. I have a two-step plan to achieve my goals, because 1% better, work hard. The problem is, on the food, fear games, and my couch, everything is harder for me. It took me 6 months to learn how to ride a bike. I had many obstacles. At 5 months, I had open heart surgery. At 3 years, I needed a walker to walk. At 12, my neck was too weak for dizzy rides. At 17, I had 4 major ear surgeries. My hardest obstacles were no expectations, being excluded from everything. There are excuses. I could use my obstacles as an excuse. I don't do excuses. My coaches won't take them. Instead, I work hard to get 1% better each day. My choices, success or excuses, I choose success. My decision, after 4 year surgeries, I gained 40 pounds and I was in bad shape. Last year, we set a goal to do an IRONMAN. The problem was I love golf and basketball, but I was swimming, biking, or running, and here's my joke. Other than that, I was great for an IRONMAN. My 1% bachelor story. My dad believes in making everything fun, easy, and getting better slowly with no pain. The 1% bachelor habit helps me do all that. In March of 2019, I did a sprint triathlon in 148 minutes. By August, I finished in 100 minutes. I got 1% better each day. 4 reasons everything is harder for me. Number 1, low tone means my muscles are weaker, so I must work harder. Number 2, poor balance makes it hard to ride a bike. Takes me longer to learn. And number 3 is so funny. Today reaction means I can't ride a bike fast. I crash, and then also now I got distracted by smoking hot blood. Number 4, slow learning means it's hard for me to learn the way others do. The point is, it's not that kids don't succeed, it's that I learn differently slow. Example, how I built a 1% better habit. I need a strong core, so day 1, I did 1 push-up, sit-up, and squat. I add one every 2 days. But I'm in Florida, I was up to 200 push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. Now, I'm up to 380 push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. But I'm in Hawaii. I'll be up to 500 push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. Unimaginable on day one, but possible with 1% faster habit. I follow a simple plan to get 1% faster each day. The goal of 1% faster is to be successful. Success for all of us is being the best we can be. The average person uses a small percent of their potential. That is potential, but by using more of it, I can be successful. Imagine what you can achieve if you get 1% faster each day and use more of your potential. August 2019 State Championship. I really wanted to win, but the problem is my competition. They're older, faster, and they're Down syndrome. In March, the gap between me and number one was 75 minutes. But the good news, by August, it was only 25 minutes. Lucky Lake is a 1,000-meter open water swim. So I was took a break. I continued to get 1% faster. On 9/11, my first swim across Lucky Lake outside the wall, Chris was champ. My dad said, why not do something extraordinary? You could be the first person with Down syndrome in the world to do an Ironman. So we set a goal Ironman November 2020. So what's an Ironman? An Ironman is a 17-hour race with a 2.4-mile swim, 112-mile bike, and 26.2-mile marathon run. My Ironman commitment. I asked my dad, what do I need to do? He said 3 things. Get 1% faster each day, work hard, eat more rice from Chipotle. Yes, I knew I could do it, but I asked, what should I do? My dad said, write down your dreams, Marky. Okay, this is exciting, so I'm going to tell you about this. So, I basically wrote down my dreams. I have my own money, 596. I got my own freaking house. 606. I got my own vehicle. And 707. Marry Adrian Bond, smoking out Bond, from Akara, like my mom.
Well, now you're changing it, huh?
Yeah. My dad said, if you sit on the couch for a few days, you never get a dream. But if you do an Ironman and become a successful public speaker, you will have a chance to get a dream. So 1 year ago, I was an average kid with Down syndrome. I finished Dad Dash in a 14-mile special in Olympic triathlon. I told my dad I wanted to be world champ. He said, okay, let's write a plan. So I wrote my dreams, my goal, and get 1% faster every day. So I went to work to hit my goal and get my dream. As Mike Tyson said, everybody has a prayer until they get punched in the face, y'all. African was on track until March. COVID canceled everything. The gym training the lakes to swim in, the bike trails to ride in. Everyone said that's right. My dad and I said, no, my dream was bigger than the obstacles. We found a way to train in the home and neighborhood. Even a bike crash did not stop me. I ended up in the ER. People ask me this question, why don't you quit? Because my dream is bigger than my pain. May 9 was a big test, half Ironman, 7.3 miles. The problem was, it's canceled. A month earlier, I crashed my bike and couldn't train for 2 weeks because I got distracted by smoking up wrong. People said, let's wait until you recover and things get better. So what do you think I did? You know that's right. I scheduled my own on the same day, May 9th. You know why? Because there's my freaking goal on my calendar. And you know what I did? I finished it in 8 hours and 25 minutes, y'all. Now, we had 6 months to train for the Ironman. People said I should wait because every Ironman around the world was being canceled. You know what I said? Hell no. They said it's 5 to 10 times harder than I need my time to train. You know what I said? Hell no. What do you think I said? No, they canceled their weird deal by Oregon, and I said, hell no. Before and after the film happened, every Ironman in the world was canceled. Hell no. But on the 37th, 2020, baby, I didn't force on. And you know what happened? That's freaking right. This is me today. The first person with Down syndrome to do an Ironman and set the world record. Do you think it was worth it? Hell yeah. Special Olympics, maybe champion ambassador, give me the 4-year award, and then 5 each to the USA Games. Ironman made me a global ambassador and 5 each to Hawaii, the documentary about me. DC give me a year's welcome. Sports Illustrated Inspirational Story of the Year. A Guinness World Record, baby! A Guinness athlete in my own shoe brand. Oh! Guinness book and the 1% Ambassador book. Louise, Global Sports Moment of the Year. 2 ESPYs. I just bought my own freaking home. And best of all, I'm healthy, happy, and making my own money so I can get my dream in my wife, Adrian. And y'all know what happened? You know that's freaking right. My success is based on what happened, y'all. I just simply got 1% faster every day. My success premise, number 1, get a big dream. Number 2, set a big goal, y'all. Number 3, keep it 1% faster every day. Start tonight. You gotta work hard, y'all. No freaking excuses. And you know what? Number 6, do everything with a freaking smile and you eat more important. It takes a team, y'all. In my Ironman journey, I did the work, but I didn't do it alone. I am impressed by wonderful Special Olympic volunteers like Dan, Simone, Carlos, Jennifer, and Hector. My 1% Bachelor clients, I have a mission to inspire more of you to help more people like me. Start by developing 1% Bachelor habit in your life. Help our special needs person to do the same. Let's make the world better for others like me. Please go follow y'all. Take a 1% Bachelor challenge and help someone like me. Please read my 1% Bachelor book And please follow me on my social media, chrisnikic.com, and my freaking website, chrisnikic.com. And thank you, and may God bless you. And for the award that I'm getting tonight, it's such an honor and a new opportunity. And for the truth, I got a few words. I, Chris Nikic, Ironman finisher, Boston Marathon, New York Marathon, Kiggersburg, 1% Bellberg. I just saw my own ITSU, and you know what? I just talked to Adrian last night. And by the time she turns 18, it'll be all up on my social media and my profile. And Adrian said, Chris Nikic, an Ironman, Boston Marathon, New York Marathon, USA Game winner. And you know what?
Can we let them ask some questions?
And you know what? I got a lot, y'all.
Stop it.
And for this award, the game, it's an honor.
Stop.
And it's such an opportunity. And it's for the Down syndrome. Not only is for Down syndrome,
hey,
it's for Down syndrome and autism.
Stop.
And y'all know that Chris Nikic will be coming on this coming fall. Thank you.
You stop and let them ask questions.
Well,
you can't stop talking. Stop it.
The episode. That is the truth.
Listen to her.
We're all here to listen to him talk. But you intimidate me, Chris. I wanted to run the Boston, and I missed the qualifying time by 1:12 when I ran Chicago. 1:12.
Nice.
Ouch. And oh my gosh. But my mind is boggled about one thing. Why a blonde?
Well, because that's like I talked to a pretty girl.
Why blonde? She wants to know why blonde.
Why blonde?
Who has blonde hair?
Adrian.
And who else?
My mother.
Your mother.
Ah, okay. Because I was going to invite you to Belize and say, hey, we've got beautiful women here, but we don't really have a lot of blondes. So that'd be a problem.
Okay.
Okay.
I got Adrian.
He found Adrian. Adrian has autism.
Ah.
And she's amazing. She's
the gold. You know what?
She's the gold medalist.
She's a gold medalist. Wow. Okay. Yep. You're lucky.
Yeah.
You're a lucky boy, and that is such an inspiring story. I'm blown away because, like I said, I've always wanted to do a try, and I'm so frightened, and I'm listening to you, and you're so right. We don't use our potential at all, and you are pushing, and you cut those times so fast. So what is the next goal, the immediate next goal? I heard Hawaii. Is that still on, or is COVID pushing that back?
Hawaii.
They're pushing it back to October.
To October. Okay.
So the next big goal is...
So you know what? My next goal?
What's your next goal?
Is getting married.
Oh, I don't know. Here's probably... you gave me like the best advice ever. I'm going to give you the second best advice. Don't do it.
It's not advice for you.
Oh, see, Chris, you should see the comments on Facebook. See, I'm going to put some of them up. They're saying you're awesome and super inspiring. Absolutely. Let's go, Ironman. We're going to be glued to the TV in October to see you in Hawaii.
Nice.
Do the Ironman there. And that's open water. That's some major waves. That's not easy at all, huh?
Well, it's easy for me, babe.
Oh. But you know, I'm gonna put this out there. You come to Belize. Well, look at you. You come to Belize, we could do some swimming in our waters, and we've got the Blue Hole and the second largest barrier reef in the world.
You want to go to Belize, buddy?
Let's go, baby!
All right, put those on.
Yeah! Oh, here we have another comment here. My son is 8 years old and also have Down syndrome. He can swim and ride a bike. I would like for him to represent Belize in the Special Olympics too.
Please.
Absolutely.
1% better, huh?
Yeah,
let me
it's
give you,
good.
Let me give you some.
No excuses.
Let me give
No
you some advice,
excuses, baby.
as a parent.
Yes.
We didn't realize what Chris was capable of until he was 19 years old. He started with the Special Olympics triathlon when he was 18, and by 19 he was doing the sprint, which is a 14-mile version, and a year later he did the Ironman, which is the 140 miles.
In a year.
In a year. So to all the parents with kids with Down syndrome, our kids are so much more capable. We are just living under the premise that they can't do things, and so we don't even let them try. But when we let Chris try and we let him go over and over and over again, he surprised all of us. And there's like 20 young people in the Special Olympics triathlon program in Florida. There's about 4 of them with Down syndrome, and the rest have autism. And they are all killing it.
I love that you say up until 19. My son is 14 and he's autistic, and sometimes I just don't know what the future will hold. And I listen to Chris, and he's happy and he's accomplishing things, and oh man, it blows me away.
These are all the kids with autism. They're killing them.
Wow. So we have another mom here saying, truly, and thank you for inspiring us, Chris. You're amazing. I think you inspired a whole community today in a whole different country, Chris. That's how important your reach is. Haha. Let's go, baby. You're an inspiration. My younger sister, who is 38, and she has a spunky personality just like you, she also has Down syndrome too.
You have a spunky personality?
Yeah.
You get out of here.
Yeah.
You get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. I'm spunky personality, baby.
Yeah. Do any one of you have any questions or watching right now? You can post in the comment. Chris is ready. If there's any questions you might have for him. I love the no excuses, because that's probably my biggest weakness, is I always have an excuse. Oh, but it's raining. Oh, but it's cold. Oh, but I can't ride a bike. When you come to Belize, you can start teaching me.
Well, you know, it took Chris 6 months just to learn how to balance on a bike.
Yeah. I fall when I run. I've done a couple of trails and I come home scraped up and everything. And I'm like, that's when I'm on my 2 feet. Imagine me on 2 wheels. But, you know, the no excuses, because the next thing out of my mouth is maybe I'm too old.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Actually, here's my advice for you.
Okay, I'm listening.
Get Chipotle.
Oh, a motorcycle just passed. I live on the highway. Can you repeat that?
Get Chipotle.
Chipotle.
All right.
Refresh your memory with a 4-pound ball.
4-pound ball.
Put the goals up, huh?
How do you motivate yourself when it gets challenging and you want to give up?
So, I motivate myself for running, because one time I hate running, and I guess my dad wants me to start off with an easy mile at like 4.5. And when I started running, my butt was getting cuter.
Your butt was getting cuter?
Yeah.
And that's what motivates you to run?
Yeah. And then it's challenging.
Well, it's challenging.
My butt's so cute.
Your butt still gets cuter.
And when it says, and you won't give up?
Yeah. Do you give up?
You know what I say? I said, hell no. My butt's cute.
We don't give up.
That's cute.
No.
There you go. There's your answer.
It's not that funny.
Come on, he's cute. All right. What was your greatest challenge that you had to overcome to compete in the Ironman?
What was your greatest challenge?
The single greatest challenge.
So I had to challenge the bike.
The bike.
Because, like, I had, like, delivery accident, you know, poor balance.
Falling a lot.
Falling off the bike. I ended up in the ER prior 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And when I was competing in the Ironman, I didn't know what to do. I was having fun on the bike. And here comes the nasty part.
What nasty part?
The nasty part that my dad wasn't prepared for.
What is that?
And he caused it. He caused it so
What did I cause?
much pain.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
So tell them what happened off the bike.
My dad caused me
to fall off the bike?
No, to step on the ant pile, the fire ants.
Oh, okay.
He caused the ant pile.
And then did I cause you crashing the bike?
And then he caused the bike crash.
No, I didn't. You did
yes,
that all
you
by yourself.
did.
So let me answer Garrett's question too. So Garrett, imagine the average person rides a bike for 8 hours, but they ride in a tuck position, in an arrow position, which means they're resting on their arms, so they're taking pressure off their legs and backside. And then they're clipped in. Well, Chris doesn't have any of that. Chris rides straight up, so he has all the extra weight on his backside, so his backside hurts a lot more than the average person. His body acts as a almost like a resistance, so he goes slower. He doesn't use clip-ons, so he has to push a lot harder. And so Chris's bike ride for the same 112 miles is probably twice as hard as the average person.
So what's the easiest then? He doesn't like the running. The riding is difficult. So the swim is the easy one?
Yeah.
The swim is like when he needs when he needs recovery, he goes swimming.
For it. Me too.
No.
That's my recovery there.
No.
For it. Wow. There you go. We're getting so many comments in. I shared this too in a running group too, and I said you guys have to come in and watch this because this is motivational for anyone. You amaze me, and as I say, you have everyone laughing too. Good advice and lots of fun.
Yeah, you.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, whether you are, I'm gonna give you a.
Well, you know, women love a man who can make them laugh. So you got that going for you.
True. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ow.
Can you please tell this guy to get out of here?
But you bought a house. Are you ready to live on your own?
I am.
Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility.
And you know what?
I don't know. I moved out of my mom's house, and every day I want to go back so she can cook for me.
You know what my second responsibility?
What?
Is to get my dad out of this house.
Get your dad out of the house so you can get Adrian in it?
Yeah.
Okay. You got a couple more years. We're gonna wait 2 more years.
And I keep telling you, Dad, I'm not waiting 2 years.
You have to wait 2 years.
Because this is my decision.
No, you gotta wait 2
I'm
years.
trying to. I'm a man, and I got to stand up myself. Dad, leave.
Leave?
I got this.
No.
Why 2 years, Dad?
You got still more to do.
You stop it.
At 25, you can live on your own with your wife.
Stop it.
How's that sound?
Stop it.
Tell them.
He's always interfering in my life.
I'm not interfering in your life.
Yeah, you are.
Well, but that's our job, Chris. We're parents. We're supposed to interfere in your life. I'm 40-something, and my mom still interferes in mine.
That's not me. It's about my house, my job.
I just have a few more things to teach you. That's all.
There you go.
Yeah, you're almost independent.
How about this? She teaches me.
No, I'm going to teach you.
I'm going to reach her out.
All right. Anybody else have any other questions?
Any other last questions before we say thank you and goodbye? I love it, right? We're trying to jumpstart our Special Olympics program here in Belize too. So I'm telling you, I'm going to be bugging Mom and Dad and saying, well, we got to have a trip. We're going to work that out.
I think we can work something out when we need a week off to just come and swim.
Come and swim and visit the islands. We can climb some Mayan ruins.
That's
Go
awesome.
ziplining, caving, tubing.
No zip
Some
line.
adventure too. I think the kids here would love to meet you. Hope you guys could make it down. Do you fish? Ah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah,
fish,
I'm
but
a
we'll
fisher.
learn. We can learn.
There we go, because we could take you fishing. That person right there, he's a great fisherman. So,
Only if you
oh,
can, right?
Yeah.
What?
Can you not say teach how to be a fisher?
Why not?
Because
You know,
I know how to
you're
fish.
not a fish, okay? Yes.
I'm just going to tell you, I'm a fisher.
You're a fisher?
So if I can catch 3 fishes in the lake, I can cook them.
You're going to cook them too. Okay.
wonderful.
And I might even invite you for dinner.
Oh,
I love it. You're planning his trip already. Yay.
Yay!
Okay, guys. Any last questions that you might have for Chris or Chris's dad? Even though they might answer differently and be on different pages from
no, we're on the same page. 1% better every day.
0.
1% better, no excuses,
Excuses.
never give up. Right? Did I get it correct?
Yeah! Yeah!
Woo-hoo!
Keep going, baby!
Wonderful. I really, really appreciate you doing this for us, Chris. This was wonderful. It's National Disability Awareness Week in our country, and we are still really just trying to educate and understand, and we are way behind where you guys are, but we're working on it.
I'll
So,
make you a deal.
okay.
I want you to reach me on my cell.
On your cell?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
So I can come out and help my community out there.
You're gonna go help. We're gonna make a trip. We're gonna plan it all out. We got a busy schedule next year, but we're gonna definitely plan it out. You got the rest of your life to go visit all these beautiful.
Oh,
people
yeah.
in the world.
We have Hawaii IRONMAN, so that's got to be the top priority, but
Yeah.
maybe once
I
you're
want
done
you
for some
there.
vacation.
And I want you there.
Oh, I wish.
Please don't say you wish. Please come.
Just come. Okay.
Besides, I got a birthday up there. I'm not being 23.
You will be 23. How about that?
All right.
If
Everybody's saying they love your determination. This is the attitude we all need to have every single day. So this is wonderful. We have a question here. How do you separate being a coach and a dad?
Good question.
Wow,
Hold
good
on,
question.
Hush.
Can I
No,
finish
hush.
one?
Oh, this is my question.
I'm the
Hush.
answer.
Hush.
I love my dad.
I love you too. I'm gonna put tape over your mouth.
I
I'm gonna
just
stop it.
God, don't hurt in my ear. Actually, I love my dad. He's always been there by my side. But as a coach, though, he motivates me every day. The 3 basic concepts is 1 is work hard, 2 is no excuses. When you get a workout done, take the whole day off, do nothing, do whatever, and that's it for you.
All right, so now let me answer.
Next question.
Let me answer.
Okay. Let's hear Dad's point of view.
I believe to be a really good coach, you have to really, really love somebody. You got to love them so much that you're willing to do whatever it takes to help them be the best that they can be. So I see my responsibility as his father and as a coach as one and the same, which is to prepare him to live a life of independence, a life of purpose, and one where he can make a difference in the world and be able to do it with or without any of the rest of us, but do it on his own. And so to me, being a dad and a coach is one and the same thing, because it's based on the love to want to help him be the person God meant him to be. And so that's just part of my responsibility as his father.
And lastly, it's not really, so when I face him, I say to him, if you could just become a dad, not a coach.
Can I go cook?
Go ahead. Come on, just
keep going. I just want to listen to what you have to say.
All right.
And then I'll come.
So, I just want him as a dad, not a coach. I just have, so I have an authority, and that authority says to me, yeah, please, don't say a single word. Don't say a single piece.
No excuses, people. You heard it.
And I said, if you got something to say, just say it. Just leave. And I call Adrian. I said, Adrian, come to my place tonight.
All right, you want to go call Adrian while I go make your dinner?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So next time we have to have Adrian on too, huh?
And visiting you all and giving everybody a hug. Chris loves to hug everybody, so hopefully you guys are ready for that. And yeah, please start a good Special Olympics program, and then we will come and help you promote it, and maybe just have some fun together.
We are going to hold you to that, I promise. That's so wonderful. Thank you so very much, Chris, for taking your time and joining us tonight. I hope this is just the first of many interactions that I'm going to be blessed to have with you. Belize is now going to be all rooting for you in Hawaii. Everybody's going to be talking about it. So, and I really foresee a lot of people taking on that whole triathlon Ironman competition now because, like you said, right? No excuses.
Yeah.
Work hard and get 1% better every day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Have a wonderful evening. Tell your girlfriend hi for us. Lucky girl. Born with a blonde.
Don't forget, when I come up, we gotta have Chipotle, baby.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I think that this is probably the best series we've had to date. This has been wonderful. Thank you all for joining us. Please remember that the week continues. We have our Powered by Inclusion Am I in Your Village talk show that will air tomorrow after the news at 7:30 on Channel 5. So feel free to please tune in and watch it, listen and participate in whatever we have. There's still a lot of activities. The Inspiration Center is launching their calendar tomorrow. There are more videos that are going to be posted on the different ministries. There's so many ways you can get involved and promote true inclusion throughout this country. I mean, look at it. At 19, Chris's dad thought that they didn't know what he could do, and they learn. So for all of us special needs parents out there, never give up. Just don't give up. No excuses. We got to keep fighting for our kids. Thank you all. Have a great night. God bless. Take care.